back to my channel. I'm Reed Wilson, and if you're new here, I am the challenge girly, where I take pretty much anything that I can think of and turn it into a challenge of some sort. Mostly just because I think it's fun, and eventually I would like to do more challenging challenges. So today's challenge is, as you can see, I went grocery shopping. Now, one of the things about me is I have ADHD, so I forget to eat all the time. And then by the time I remember to eat, I'm so hungry that I then overeat. So one of the things that I've been doing is working with a registered dietitian to figure out how to essentially get more in tune with my brain cues, because as a person with ADHD, that is not a normal thing for me. One of the things that she suggested was that I start with smaller portions so that I start to learn my hunger cues and they actually happen more often, kind of thing. And the smaller portion, after eating it, wait a little bit of time before I take more. That'll help with the overeating. But one of the things that I do know that I do is, even when I do feel a hunger pain, I will, for some odd reason in my brain, it doesn't register that I should eat at that moment, because say it's like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and in my head I have it that like I can only eat at a certain time of day. I understand that's really stupid. I get it. And you know, you see all these, you know, food influencers that are like, eat when you're hungry, stop when you aren't. That's great, but my brain doesn't quite work that way all the time. So one of the things that I am doing is I went and got just like individual snack type things. There's more behind me, and I have some treat ones, I have some fun ones, I have some like high protein ones, I have some high fiber ones. Just quick and easy things that when I feel that like beginning of hunger pain, I can just have a quick snack at that moment that is easy to grab. I don't have to cook, and then I can actually start cooking a meal. I understand this isn't gonna work for everybody, but this is gonna work for me. However, that's not even the challenge. So I only have a really tiny pantry, and it's actually behind me in my entryway. And I don't have any really food cupboards in my kitchen, but I'm gonna have to create some because I don't have enough room for something like this. What I thought I would do is these two cupboards right there and right there are like Lazy Susan cupboards. They're the corner ones that you can put like Lazy Susans in. They don't have Lazy Susans, but I thought I could use those two cupboards because they kind of make like a full pantry in that way. I thought I could use those two cupboards, clear them out, and just create what I'm gonna call my easy access food. Now, I know not all of these are gonna be the perfect snacks or anything like that, but truly I don't care. I eat what I wanna eat, and I like what I wanna like. So that's just the way I've always ate. I don't go into these food diet culture things. It's just not who I am. So I'm okay with having, you know, 24 bags of chips in my pantry. I won't sit down and eat them all. However, having the individual bags will help me with portion size, for one. But two, I can just have a quick bag of chips when I'm still working to kill that hunger pang, instead of waiting another 3 hours to eat supper when I have been hungry for 3 hours. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. What I'll do is I'll clear out those cupboards, and then we will see how I can organize it. I think I'm gonna need an energy drink for this. The real challenge is going to be figuring out where the rest of this shit goes, because I am removing it from its home. Maybe I'll make that into another challenge. Well, I got one cleared out. I'm gonna clean it, but I also realized the shelf is broken, so I'm gonna have to fix that first. You know what I'm actually wondering is if I should move it up one. If I move it up one, I'd have enough room for the boxes themselves. And then that way I wouldn't have to buy organizational things, which I'm trying to avoid, because if you've seen the last of the other videos that I've done this month, I'm all about saving the money. So I think maybe that's what I will do. Now let's see if I can adjust this shelf. Oh, this one's broken. Good. This is when I know my house is old. Shall we see if I can get this shelf in? First, let's get out of the cupboard. Ooh. There we go. That was a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. Cat's gotta go explore. Now, the cat can open up the cupboards. That's why I have little kid locks. So I might have to put one on there now that there's gonna be food. But we shall see. But now I'm just gonna empty this other one and we're gonna start organizing. Okay, so I think I know, I'm just gonna turn this so you guys can see better, my gosh. So I think I kind of know what I want to do. So I just have a little container of all the candies I eat. They're mostly sour candies because I don't know if you guys know this, but sour candies help with panic attacks. Or they do for me anyway, so it like shocks my nervous system. So, oh my gosh, Kat, you're gonna be my problem child today, are ya? I have an overstock of these honey wheat Ritz crackers because you can only get them in the United States and they're so flippin' good. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put crackers up top because I think below what I wanna do is have like bag snacks, thinking that bags would be better in this area. Let's do it. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much right now, but I did get all of the candy, little jar, but all of the crackers I have. Now I have an overabundance of crackers right now, just because, I don't know if I've ever told this on the internet, but I went to university in Australia, and one of my really good friends came over this year, and she brought me my favorite crackers from over there. So I have an abundance of those, which is why this is like really full of crackers. Crackers are also a really good snack. I love crackers. So I think the next piece of this is the bags and probably my stack of gum. Now I'll stick the loose popcorn because I have multiple popcorn maker, but I really like just air popped popcorn, plain. Okay, so I think that upper cupboard is done. And I think what I'm gonna do in the bottom cupboard is start with all those boxes and stuff that you had seen earlier in the video and put them down there. And the whole point of that is I kind of want to keep them in the boxes so that when I replace them, I can just replace the box. I think that's the smartest thing to do, I hope. The whole point is that I just have access. I don't have to move anything around. So we'll see if I can do that. And I'll give you guys a close-up after. And the last thing I'll do is just the protein bars, and then I think I got it organized. The next challenge, though, I got to show you guys this because this is what came out of this cupboard. My next challenge will be to deal with this and all the small appliances that I have, because right now a lot of the stuff that I have is in the basement or in another cupboard. So I'm gonna figure that out. Maybe you'll see that in about a month. I'll record it now. I'm not gonna leave that on my table for a month, but maybe that'll be a challenge I show you as well. Honestly, I have room for more. I won't buy more, I'm just saying I have room for more. So I'm just gonna give you a close up. So I know this one doesn't look as organized because I'm bagged in there, but it is. It's all laid out really nice and organized. I can see every chip. And then the candy box thing will just, it slides out so I can get whatever candy I want. And then this is just bagged chips. So I have pretzels, tortillas, those Takis I was talking about, the popcorn I bought, and those other chips, and then we have the Buffalo Ranch pretzel snack right there, and I can just put that back in. And then this is what the lower cupboard looks like. Those are those little bag ones, all those protein bars, and then below I just kept everything in the box, but I can access everything without having to like pull it out or have it something in front of it. So quick, easy, simple. Anyways, I think that's a successful challenge. I was able to get everything in there. The next challenge will be to get rid of all of the stuff that I pulled out of that one cupboard. If you guys have any other suggestions on what you would like to see, I know I just make everyday activities into a challenge, but truly that's what I do. I'm gonna make everything into a challenge. One, it helps my ADHD brain think that I'm in a competition with somebody else or something else, which actually drives my motivation a lot. And two, I like to film it, so why the heck not? If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're commenting below because I do like to interact with you guys as much as I can. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so you never miss a video. And that is going to be it for me this week, you guys. So I'll see you next Saturday. And when life feels gray, let's find the black and white balance.